If you just recently picked up the game or are not playing as much as others to get a free MSP each week, today I will try and find some good cards for your team. Hello YouTube and welcome back to another Budget Beast video in NHL 25. As you know, in these videos I try to find the best and the cheapest cards for you to improve your team. I usually set up the budget of 300k coins for 3 players, so today again we will find 1 defenseman, 1 forward and 1 goalie. At this point in the game I would not recommend you use anyone lower than 84 overall if you can, so you don't feel like you're massively behind. There of course are some exceptions, like the goalies for example, because the overalls really don't matter. Another exception would be the free Sakits we get early in the game, because his 83 overall card have stats of someone who could potentially be an 85. If you look at the auction house, all cards between 84 and 88 overall, as that's the overall currently for the MSPs, you can see we have loads of cards to choose from. If we adjust the buy now to the max price of 100k per player, we can see that the options are still there. Keep in mind that the current event cards always cost more, because you need them for sets. So if you want to try any of these players for example, just wait until the set is gone and then the prices will go down. So I will start with Defenseman because in my opinion defense is much more important this year than offense. One of the most rounded cards at higher overall will be left-handed defenseman Brian Leetch, as he have 92 defensive awareness and decent skating stats, but he's only 6'1". But otherwise the shooting and hands are good for his overall, and he's going in the auction house for around 65k. Another good option is the next gen Owen Power if he was not able to get his MSP, because at 6'6", he have a silver elite edges and also 88 defensive awareness if you activate two-way defenseman, and you can get his card for around 12 to 15k. If you're looking for speed, 85 overall Jake Sanderson Team of the Week card is good because he have 88 speed, but will cost you a little bit more just because his card is needed for sets. Same thing goes for Game Breaker Bowen Byram at 84 overall, because some of the people are buying these cards to complete the objectives. One thing to keep in mind, the smaller defenseman the fastest he will be, because obviously that's the logic EA is applying. Very rarely early in the game we get big defensemen with high speed, so if you are someone who is only focusing on speed for defensemen, then you probably need to look for someone who is smaller, or you just have to find, I don't know, let's say rounded card which is a little bit taller and also quite fast. So today let's try out 86 overall Brian Leetch for 60k, and the reason I picked him is because his stats are very rounded up, passing is 92 and defensive awareness is 90 without synergies activated. Now when we have our defenseman, let's move to the forwards. When I'm picking up the forward, I always try and find the biggest and the fastest card, and some good options would be Anthony Mantha at 85 overall with 91 speed and solid shooting stats. With sniping forward activated you can get them even more up, and he is 6'5". Brendan Hegel at 85 is also a good option if you are looking for speed and good passing stats, or in general someone who can score but his endurance is only 80, so you just have to keep that in mind, and also be good at the line changes. Justin Carpenter at 86 have a good skating stats and a lot of power for his overall if you're looking for shooting stats, and in general there are plenty good cards to pick up between 85 and 87 overall, but the card we will pick up today will be a little bit more expensive than I would like to pay for the card, but just because the event is out I really want to try him out. 86 overall Jordan Cairo, he's going for around 100k in the auction house, but if we look at his stats, 6'1" and playmaking forward activated, he have one of the best stats for an 86 overall card you can find in this price range. Also elite edges will make this card even more fun. Okay, now we have players to score goals, let's see who will be in the net. And for goalies, I always tend to look for the tallest with the highest speed, so goalies like Terry Savchuk will not really work. So same goes for Marty Turco at 5'11", even considering he have 88 speed. When you're looking for a goalkeeper, try and pick someone from 6'4" and above, in my opinion, and that's one of the reasons why a lot of people choose goalies like Anthony Stolarz or Markstrom, or even Sebastian Cossa, and that's the one we will pick up today, because he's the cheapest one and also 6'6", and his 87 speed should definitely help me to win some games. And in general, I really don't think you should be spending a lot of coins for a goalkeeper. Most of the time they all play the same, and I saw people who use short goalies and they still win games. I don't know, goalies are just something no one really understands in NHL video games. Now when I got my all 3 players and we spent only 175k on all of them, we'll go and play one rivals game, but before we do that, I'll go and activate every single ability on the new players, we will play one rivals game, and then after we will look at the stats to see if they made any difference. No need to say then Cairo will be on my first line, and Brian Leetch will be my first pair left-handed defenseman. And Sebastian Cossa is taking the net and he will be the starter for this game. And we got a game. We are playing against someone with Barco, Connor and Tavares. Yay, lucky me. Obviously I will try to win the game, but mostly I want to just try and see if those players are actually noticeable. Oh my god, Cairo with that speed. Oh, but yes, he's being bumped off the puck easily. Okay, fine. We just need to play different. My opponent have Anthony Mantha, so that's interesting choice. The one I also wanted to try out. Brian Leetch, look, we have a penalty. Ooh, and Brian Leetch scores. That's actually surprising. In theory, he's a defenseman, so I really want to see if his defensive stats are noticeable, not that he can score goals. Because in this game, this year, you can score goals with silver players. From the blue line, it doesn't really matter that much. I want to see, like, is Costa good? Okay, he made a save, so I will take that. I think I tried every single Sebastian Costa card, but not this one. Jack Eichel. Ah, no. Keller. What the hell? Okay, Moritz Seider. Like, there's so many good cards. To be honest, this year, it's just that everyone have like a full teams of free MSPs. Reinhardt. Okay, Kossa is good. What the hell? Brian Leach, you stink. No. Ooh, Keller. Barkov. Oh, come on, Cairo. McDavid with wheels. Ah, oh, come on, Hellebuck. Don't do this to me. Maybe Cairo will do something in his second period, because seriously, in the first period, he's super fast. But that's all. Elite edges make him really smooth, like moving around. The shot was good as well, at least it felt good. So when, let's say, you're picking up the player and the endurance is very low, you need to be really, really good with the line changes. Like, I'm really bad, so I always tend to pick the player with the, I don't know, highest endurance I can find. Because I mostly rely on players basically changing themselves. Ooh, Cairo, that was a nice shot. I think we can still keep the first line out. The energy is there. Maybe not as much as I would like, but let's try. We need a goal with Cairo. We really don't talk enough about my goalkeeper. So far, he made every single save, and yes, there were no any, like, oh my god, outstanding saves, but, you know, these are the most of the shots you will see in the game. Okay, that was a little bit more scarier. Couldn't do anything, that was basically a wide open net. And again, as soon as I said my goalie is good, he let in a goal, so. Let's go! That's how you do it. Same Reinhardt. Nice one. Gabby actually did all the work. She got the puck into the zone, she had some decent moves, decent pass in front of the net, and voila! Same Reinhardt, don't miss that. Look. The girl did all the hard work. Nice pass. Ooh, Barzal. Kucherov, you're so small. Okay, we get Moritz Seider. Come on, Brian. Nice one. Barzal with the speed. Let's go for cross crease. Idiot Dino. Also, Leach, go and change. Nice goal. I knew he will pass back. I don't know why I was chasing him. Okay, the first line is the GOAT line. Dino, shut up. Leach? Oh my god. Yeah, Brian Leach is letting us down. He should cover that. Okay, Brian, that was good. Let's go. That was good, Brian. Let's go, Kucherov. Okay, now we're back in the game and we can try out new players. In all fairness, I don't really think that one game is enough to try out players. I actually think you need to play at least 10 games with every single player you are adding to your team to say then, is the player good or not? Okay, Kossa, that was a nice save. So, let's say if you play 10 games, you will lose 5, you will win 5, and that's how you only can understand if the player is actually the one you want to use or you want to go and sell him again. That's why I really miss the loan cards. You remember we had them back in the day where you could just try out player for 10 games, for example, like MSPs, and then if you like him, you can just, I don't know, go and make him. But at the same time, I also remember that everyone was having like a stacked teams because of the loan cards. I just need to survive another 50 seconds, and if that's the case, we will go to OT. I also don't think I have Cairo in my OT because I didn't change the line, so damn it. Shit, no. Seider? Oh my god, I was so lucky. Leach, nice. Okay, Leach actually did something decent there. Okay, let's go to OT. Okay, we have Barco. No, we don't have Brian Leach. Damn it. And we also don't have Cairo. Okay, Keller against two of them. No. That was quick. So in the end, the game was very close. 20 shots against 21, 19 hits against 17. If you look at time on attack, clearly I was dominating in his zone, but we couldn't really move the puck quick enough so I could actually score more goals. I also had better passing, 1 more faceoffs, and Brian Leach ended up with 1 goal and 1 assist. That's why I say the defensemen are more important this year than like forwards, because you will score more goals, also you will give more assists, but he still have -1. Not a surprise, he's a ranger. Cairo was invisible, and that's exactly how he felt. 0 goals, 0 assists, 0 points, and 0 plus and minus. He also only had less than 2 minutes puck possessioning time, so that's quite bad. Somehow he ended up with 2 hits. And Sebastian Cossa, not a surprise, 76% save percentage. So if I talk about the 3 players I picked today, I think Sebastian Cossa is worth picking up because of his cost, and also he definitely would help you win some games. If I would play better defense, then I think he would actually be there. Not a single goalkeeper will make those outstanding saves where, let's say, the goalkeeper wins you a game. Okay, maybe it happens once every 10 games, but in general, he covers most of the net and also is fast, so I cannot complain about Sebastian Cossa considering his price. Brian Leach, also, if you can pick him up for around 50 to 60k, I actually think his card is worth, but I would definitely not pay more for that. If we talk about Jordan Kyrou, his stats and attributes looks incredible. I still think that you need to play more than one game to understand how good or bad the player is, but I would definitely not recommend to pay 100k for one player. For 100k, you can actually buy yourself 2 players, and if I would need to pick 2, I would probably say Anthony Mantha would be one of the ones I would pick, and maybe the second one would be even Duchesne, because Duchesne's wildcard card is actually also very usable. Let me know down in the comment sections below, did you try out any new cards which are not MSPs or chase cards? If yes, let me know who, maybe I will try him out in the next episode. And other than that, I hope you enjoyed today's video, have a good one and see you on the ice.